think that, if Allison's big if is that Republicans care about Medicare and want to make sure it's solvent, good news, we care about Medicare and want to make sure it's solvent. The challenge is that Medicare, as we know it, will end in 12 years. That is the time at which the Medicare trustees recently testified to the Ways and Means Committee that Medicare will reach insolvency. Look, there was a serious effort on the part of several major initiatives over the past couple of years to bring some clarity to this issue. We saw the Fiscal Commission, we saw the Super Committee, we saw the negotiations between the Speaker and the President around the so-called grand bargain. I think what's got to happen is President Obama needs to step into the breach if he's reelected. What he's got to do is, and it's in the Woodward book and other places, there was a recognition that the President had about not embracing the House GOP approach, but recognizing that it is that program, that is the fact that 10,000 seniors or 10,000 boomers are retiring every 24 hours, and healthcare inflation is outpacing regular inflation significantly, and it's continuing to happen, notwithstanding the passage of the new healthcare law. So I think what's got to happen is actually President Obama needs to step in a way that he has not done that in the past. Now, that's been his prerogative. He's the President of the United States. But if we want to have a transformational moment as a country, if we want to come together around a shared premise that it is the entitlement programs largely that are driving these budget questions and are beginning to crowd out these other things, then we need the President of the United States really to play a leadership role. And it's not a leadership role that I've seen, or I think really the country has seen, from President Obama for the past 4 years. Now, there's good news. I served for 4 years with President Obama when he was a state senator, and we were together in Springfield, Illinois. What I saw there was an attribute in Barack Obama, then a state senator, where he was able to really cross party lines in a very sincere way. He and I worked together on some controversial death penalty reform legislation that we were able to pass out of the state Senate and the state House unanimously, and it was signed by the governor. I used that as a touch point when President Obama came to the House Republican retreat a couple of years in Baltimore, and I said, Mr. President, that style of governing is so successful, and it's my hope that he goes back to that background, and I know he's got it in him, we just haven't seen it for the past 4 years.